I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about a really important topic that I feel as beginner lash artists everyone has questions on. So sanitation is going to be the topic for today. We're going to go over the importance of barbicide, UV sterilizers, and making sure that we are staying in compliance with State Board. So let's begin talking about the different containers we can use. So here we have the glass container. This is typically used by barbers, and it's generally used for combs. So not typically for implements like shears or tweezers or scissors that the tips could get bent in. So this is an option. However, we do recommend using a tray like this one. And as you can see, it has the tray that can be removed, and it has the container where the water will go in. So this is typically what we'll use because you see here, your implements will be laying down flat. It makes it really easy when you close it. All of your implements are submerged in the barbicide liquid, and when you pull it open, the little basket comes up over the water, and you're able to easily grab your tools out of here. Whereas if you were in a hurry trying to grab them out of the tall canister, you could poke yourself, because obviously you want to make sure you're putting your tweezers or shears or stuff with the tips up, because they could get bent if you were to put them tips down. So this one just makes it a lot easier. Also keep in mind that if you are going to be grabbing into their barbicide containers, you're using either tongs to grab your implements out of there or gloves, because the barbicide liquid is very strong. Let's now go over the water to barbicide ratio. So if you are using the tall canister, you are going to use a 32 ounces of water to 2 ounces of barbicide ratio. Whereas if you're using the smaller one, you are going to use 16 ounces of water to 1 ounce of barbicide. Just a few tips I want to give when using your containers. You want to make sure that you are not using too much barbicide in your mixture, because too much barbicide is going to ruin your implements. Also, leaving your implements in the barbicide for too long. As we all know, you should be leaving them for 10 minutes. If you leave them longer than that, or you leave them too long, it's going to start corroding your implements. So you want to make sure that you're always leaving them for the time indicated. So 10 minutes would be perfect for your implements. Now we're going to go over the UV sterilizer. So using a UV sterilizer is good to kill microorganisms that could cause infections. So you're going to use the sterilizer in addition to the barbicide, never alone. This is always going to be the last step that you're going to take in this process. So a few really neat things I wanted to go over about the UV sterilizer that we carry here at Exquisite Beauty Academy is that if you are to keep your UV sterilizer connected, it will actually charge your phone. So that's really neat. Another really cool thing about the UV sterilizer is that you don't have to use it only for implements. You can actually grab your lash trays and set them inside for 5 minutes, and it will sterilize your lash trays. How neat is that? So the first step of washing your implements is going to be washing them with water and soap. Next, you're going to, after rinsing all of the soap off with water, dry them with a paper towel. The next step is going to be setting your implements, whether it's tweezers, scissors, shears, whatever it is that you're going to be using, inside of your barbicide container and closing the lid. Now you always want to make sure that there's enough barbicide mixture in your container so that all of your implements are fully submerged. Once the 10 minutes have passed and it's time to take your implements out of the container, you are going to take them out. And we're going to run them over to the sink and rinse them off with water. Once you've rinsed them off, you're going to pat them dry again. As our final step, once we have rinsed the barbicide off of our implements, we're going to bring them over to our sterilizer, set them in. And you always want to be gentle with your implements so that you're not bending your tips. Close the sterilizer and leave your implements in there for 5 minutes, and then you're all done. We hope this video was informative. Remember to leave us comments below. Let us know if there's any videos you would like to see in the future or anything that would be helpful to you. Like and share. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you back here soon.